rise for the pledge. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Bunton,
Here.
Campbell,
Here.
Dempsey,
Here.
Ford,
Here.
Hill,
Here.
Crop,
Here.
Menser.
Here. Announcements, acknowledgements, communications, or reports. Do we have any this evening?
I do, Mayor. I just wanted to make a quick announcement that the City of Mount Clemens Planning Commission's regular meeting of Wednesday, July 5th, 2017 has been canceled due to a lack of quorum. They'll be holding a special meeting on Tuesday, July 11th at 7 o'clock p.m. in the City Commission chambers here at City Hall.
Okay, anyone else? Seeing none. Motion to adopt the agenda.
Move to adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Here. Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton.
Yes.
Okay, public participation. This is the time you may address this body. All we ask is that you give us your name, residential address, and you add here to our 3-minute rule, please. Open mic night.
Ruthie Stevenson, 69 Bain Street. First of all, I'd like to thank Officer McFadden for his assistance, as well as Jeff Woods, and some things that are going on in the River Acres community. We just held a meeting last Thursday with the community concerning noise and of course the postal parking. And I'd also like to read the statement. We took up a petition, and Officer McFadden has been helping with the post office to utilize some of this. As of today, I got a call from the union of the postal workers, and they're working on trying to get some things addressed. And like he said, when he went out, he did not realize it was that many cars. He only counted 47. But on any average day, it's 60 cars parked on the streets. We, the undersigned of the River Acres community, would like to have our community streets on Bain, Clinton River Drive, Roans returned to being community streets instead of an all-day parking lot for postal workers. Workers start parking at about 7:30 in the morning, and usually the last car leaves about 7:30 at night. On any given day, there are about 60 cars parked in the community, except when they have days off. Both sides of the street are being utilized on Bain. The south side of Clinton River Drive, North Bain, and Roans is one-sided. Clinton River Drive between northbound Gratiot and Meadle is posted, and sometimes nothing is being done to enforce it by law enforcement. But working with Officer McFadden, this has started to be done. We cannot utilize our streets to even park in front of our houses for social events or anything relevant to community living, funerals, because there is a church there, and when there's funerals and the parking is overflowing, there was no place to park except for blocks away. We have to wait until Sunday and or a holiday to have access to our streets. We're willing to work with the post office, the City of Mount Clemens, and the County of Macomb to solve this problem. But to have our streets posted with signs that only one side can be used is unacceptable and not an option. We are a community, not an all-day parking lot. As it stands, the reason I say that about the one-sided parking, on Meadle Street, people can't park in front of their houses because back in the day, they used to park on both sides on Meadle. Well, now the right side, the west side of Meadle, is all no parking. So the people can't park in front of those, and hopefully we can get those signs removed. But using those signs, what it does is impact the community still. We're still put in a bind that we can't use our streets. And hopefully working with the union and the new postmaster, we can accomplish something. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Laura Fournier, 70 Lodwick Street. I'd like to say I really appreciate all the work that has been done on the sidewalk issue over the last year or two, but our work is far from done. As you know, my husband is handicapped, and the only way he can take a walk, if you will, is to ride his scooter. And if we come downtown, which we do, I'll walk, he rides, there are several corners in the city that have no handicap corner accessibility. So you're coming down the street and you hit that corner, you have to back up and go to find another one. And a lot of them are around the parking lot, and they're behind Bass City. And you know, I'll be the first to say that before I had to live with someone that was handicapped, you don't think about it. But once that it happens, it's such a restriction on their mobility and their ability to be part of everyday life. It's easier to stay home if you can't get in the bathroom, or you can't get over the curb, or whatever it is. And I really think that at least within our city boundaries, in our downtown boundaries, our sidewalks should be handicapped accessible. Thank you.
Do you want to address, let Jeff know? You want to address it with the TAP grant?
Yeah, we recently received an award of a TAP grant, and we are going to be doing a bunch more work downtown in 2018. The construction will actually begin. That addresses a bunch of those ADA ramps and crosswalks.
So by then, we should have them all done downtown.
We should have the better majority of
Yeah.
them done, yes.
Right.
And benches and bicycle
benches
racks.
and bike racks and, yes, so.
Anyone else? Anybody want to get up and talk about the fireworks this weekend? I just thought somebody might.
Well, Jeff's gonna do it.
Oh,
That's
I'm
all right.
sorry, Jeff. I take
That's
that your
okay.
thunder again.
No, that's
Vicki
fine.
Weiss, 18200 Terra Drive, Clinton Township, Mount Clemens Downtown Development Authority. Yes, the fireworks are this Friday. And blankets and tarps can go down at 8 a.m. anytime after 8 a.m. in the morning.
On Friday.
On Friday, the 23rd. The Groove Commission with Kathleen Turner Kathleen Murray will be our band for the evening, a great band. What else can I tell you? It's just our fireworks. We're going solo again this year. We've got El Charro's food truck will be out there, just popping kettle corn. Wally's frozen custard. We have fantasy face painting for the kids. The Good to Glow company will be out there again, and Captain Cool will have some ice cream trucks on corners, and Sorrento's Pizza will also be out there. So we're hoping the weather's gonna agree with us, so come on down.
Do you have a rain date?
We do have a rain date. The rain date will be on Saturday.
Oh, okay. Somebody
But we're
asked
not
me
even
that 'cause
talking
they're
about that.
Well,
Yeah, no,
they
but
asked
yeah.
me because they are predicting rain on Friday, so I was
They've
just.
been predicting it for 2 weeks. It went from 60 to 30 to 20 to none, and then it went back to 50. So I'm counting on the jet stream to push it away. To push it away. So hopefully that'll happen. So
Okay.
please bring your wagons, your kids, and come on down and have a great time. It's a lot easier to get in and out of town without having a festival accompanying the fireworks. So we're all good to go.
All right,
Okay?
great. Anyone else? Okay, seeing none. We have no administrative responses. I need a motion to approve the minutes from previous meetings.
Motion to approve the minutes of the city commission meeting on June 5th, 2017, as presented.
Second.
Okay, roll call?
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay, general business, 9A, approval of a resolution establishing fees for door-to-door solicitation.
Motion to adopt the resolution establishing fees for door-to-door solicitors in the city of Mount Clemens effective July 1, 2017.
Support.
Upon review of the transient merchant ordinance and permit requirements for door-to-door solicitation in the city, it is the recommendation of the city clerk's office to adjust the fees effective July 1, 2017. The city clerk's office investigated fees charged in surrounding communities and found that an adjustment would be appropriate. The current fee of $25 was established in 2008. Attached for your consideration is the recommended fee schedule for door-to-door solicitors pursuant to section 20.303 of the Code of Ordinances.
Are there any questions or comments?
I'm hoping that this new.
Commissioner Crop?
I just wondered what cities I mean, it just is a significant increase. I'm all for not having people knock on my door about vacuums constantly, so, but I wondered, this is a pretty significant increase, and so what other communities did we consult and where, you know?
We're not very high.
Actually, we're really low. I checked into, for instance, Clinton Township charges $175 per company and $125 per solicitor, for each solicitor. But that's for 90 days. And then I have Sterling Heights charges $126 per solicitor, for example. And they have some, other requirements too, like fingerprints and things like that. But we were kind of lacking, and I've had comments of people come in and say, "Oh, wow, you're pretty low." So,
And I also know that I watched the Macomb Township meeting, and there was a big discussion. They had just changed their whole fees, and they were they're really high compared to what we were charging also. And they had a lot of issues out there, and they're limiting to certain companies. They're really restricting it, so it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, there were some comments on one of our Facebook pages that said something about, I think it was the vacuum people,
Yeah.
but like aggressive salespeople, and so
Right.
just interesting to see if this will help cut it back. Let's hope.
Commissioner?
no, I'm good.
Also, don't forget that you can get the stickers
Right.
for your doors that says no soliciting. You can get them from City Hall, they're free. So anybody out there that would like some, contact us. Roll call.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. 9B, request approval to enter into an agreement with the assessor services in the Finance Assessing Department for the 2017 and 2018 fiscal year. You all have received the amended change that we made. It was just verbiage. It was, so I need a motion.
I move to approve the agreement for assessor services between the City of Mount Clemens and Nancy A. Streel, and to authorize the mayor and city clerk to execute the same.
Support.
On June 15, 2009, the City Commission approved an agreement with Nancy Strell to provide professional services as city assessor as an independent contractor with an annual fee of $60,000 to be paid bi-weekly for said services. The original agreement was subject to a 3-year contract with renewal for 2 additional 1-year terms. A subsequent resolution in April 2014 renewed the original agreement for 3 more years, ending June 30th, 2017, with a renewal option for 2 additional 1-year terms. Ms. Strell has indicated her willingness to renew the agreement upon the same terms and conditions. Administration is requesting renewal of this contract for 1 year, beginning July 1, 2017, and ending June 30th, 2018.
Questions, comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
No.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Okay. 9C, approve purchase and payments of invoices. Need a motion.
Move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Second.
Any questions, comments? Seeing none, roll call.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support?
Roll call.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. City manager's report.
There was a work session held tonight at 5:30 for a city commission informational update and to discuss the medical marijuana law. The annual fireworks display will take place on the west side of the riverbank on Friday, June 23rd, 2017 at dusk. Applications are being accepted by the Mount Clemens Beautification Commission for the 2017 Yard of the Year Awards. Applications must be postmarked no later than June 23rd, 2017. The annual garden walk and breakfast talk is scheduled for Saturday, June 24th, 2017, from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Crocker House Museum Garden. Tickets cost $10 for members and $15 for non-members. For more information, please contact 586-465-2488. And city offices will be closed on Tuesday, July 4th in observance of the Independence Day holiday. There will be no refuse pickup on Tuesday, July 4th. Pickup will run 1 day behind schedule beginning Wednesday, July 5th. Refuse pickup on Monday, July 3rd will be picked up on schedule.
Okay. Any questions? City manager? None? Okay, then we're going to have commissioners' comments. Commissioner Ford?
No comments tonight.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Button?
Okay, happy belated Father's Day to all that it applies. Being a father is a very serious undertaking. If you do it right, you help build a better world, one child at a time. Also, I'd like to say congratulations to Teresa Davis as you take over the task of superintendent of Mount Clemens School System, as well as retaining your position as assistant superintendent of finance for the school system. I wish you well and much success in your new position. I also would like to say goodbye to, and job well done to, William Bill Pearson as he returns to retirement after an extended interim superintendent position with the Mount Clemens Community Schools. Dr. Pearson did an outstanding job of directing the district's turnaround. Thank you for your great work. Enjoy the rest and the peace of retirement. School is dismissed, or is dismissing for the summer. There will be more children in the community and on the side streets. Be careful of children playing as you drive through the neighborhoods. And students, be careful yourselves as you enjoy summer fun in the sun. And if you're looking for something to celebrate, June 20th is Ice Cream Soda Day. And June 22nd is National Onion Ring Day. There's a day for everything. Actually, every day you can celebrate life and the pursuit of happiness. And for Commissioner Wisdom tonight, good character is doing the right thing when no one is watching. That's J.C. Watts. And I'll throw another one in too. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't even try. And that's by Beverly Sills. And with that, we'll say good night.
Thank you. Commissioner Menser?
So the Mount Clemens Public Library has Michigan Activity Passes. They are free to library card holders. These cards offer you free or discounted access to 430 different parks, recreation areas, historic sites, cultural attractions, and campgrounds throughout the state. So just check in with the Mount Clemens Public Library and get an activity pass. There's some great bargains in there. As Commissioner Button was saying, school's out, and our community has qualified for the Summer Food Service Program. 5 locations in Mount Clemens will be feeding children 18 years or younger, or up to 26 if you're enrolled in a mentally or physically disabled program. So the American Lutheran Church on Mulberry is offering breakfast and lunch. And keep in mind, this is paid for with federal dollars, so please take advantage of it. So they're offering breakfast and lunch. Breakfast goes to 8:30 to 9, lunch 12 to 12:30, Monday through Friday. Mount Clemens High School is offering breakfast from 8 to 9, lunch from 10 to 11:30, Monday through Thursday. The YMCA is offering breakfast 8 to 9, lunch 11 to 12, Monday through Friday. Washington Elementary on North Rose is offering breakfast 7:30 to 8:30, and lunch from 11:30 to 12:30, Monday through Friday. And finally, Wilson School on South Wilson in Church is offering lunch only from 12 to 12:30, Monday through Friday. Please, federal dollars, use them. All About Animals is offering a low-cost vaccine clinic for dogs and cats to get vaccines at $10 each. Heartworm tests and microchips, $20 each. This June 24th from 10 to 2 over at Freedom Hill. Dog licensing will be available by the Macomb County Animal Control, and they're going to waive delinquent fees. Just bring your dog on a leash and your cat in a carrier, and things will be great. So I also wanted to give a shout out to a Mount Clemens resident, Rochelle Zaranek Knox. She's a recipient of the 2017 National Institute for Staff and Organizational Development Excellence. This award recognizes community and technical college educators who have demonstrated an outstanding commitment and contribution to their students and colleagues. And Rochelle is a sociology professor at Macomb Community College. I wanted to say a few things about Dr. Ben Carson from HUD. Dr. Ben Carson has talked about the need to eliminate the CDBG program, the block grant program. Now, the city of Mount Clemens has benefited greatly from this CDBG program. We have repaired local streets. We are fixing things up at Shady Side. We are demolishing homes. We have given money to the senior chore program through CDBG funds. So I think it's very misguided, and it's going to be a detriment to our community for this to happen. So if you want to think about it, talk to your local state representative or send Dr. Carson a letter telling him that we don't appreciate the redirection of our local tax dollars for this federal program. And finally, where have I been this month? I continue my standard of eating out since I don't cook too well. Louistown Grill, Bass City, O'Halloran's, Paco's, East Side, Seaburgers, East Side and Seaburgers, which both won awards for Best Hamburger in the Macomb Daily Articles, and John's Family Grill. But I also stopped on to Thomas Nevin, and they had to get paper towel after I drooled on the jewelry. I stopped at Paperback Writers, the Anton Arts Center, the ABC Magic Shop, and I do admit, once again, I have failed, and where did I go? Champagne chocolates. But I did buy bee cookies, little cookies shaped like bees, very cutely decorated, and I took them to the kids and to some friends of mine, so they appreciated them. And that's my comments tonight.
Thank you. Commissioner Crop.
I'd like to thank everyone who came out and attended my June 10th, June coffee talk. And I will be having coffee talk again July 11th at 9:30 a.m. at John's Family Grill to discuss current events in Mount Clemens and answer questions. So if you have the time, come and join us. And that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Hill.
I just want to say thank you to the Beautification Advisory Committee for all the planting that they have been doing. I saw a couple of them the other day, and they were all tired out from their planting, but they have planted flowers throughout the city, including downtown. So thank you very much to them for all your hard work. And other than that, have a good evening and a great week.
Thank you. Commissioner Campbell.
I would just like to say thank you to the owner of the house on KS Avenue, the old Sherman House. They've been doing some restoration work on it, and the porch rails have started to go up, and it looks beautiful. And that's the street that everybody comes in on. And when they see the Sherman House, they're going to have a very favorable impression as they drive into town here. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you want to redo Commissioner Bunton?
Yeah, kind of.
I got the stare, I know.
Actually, I challenged people to check on Juneteenth last commission meeting, and I don't know if anybody did, but Juneteenth is a celebration, actually it goes all the way back to 1865, freedom of slaves, and I think it's Texas. I've kind of forgotten which state it was, but I believe it's Texas. And it's been celebrated as a recognition of coming away from slavery and moving forward as being a part of the American society as a whole. And we have appreciated that, and we celebrate that on the 16th of June each year. 19th? Okay, 19th.
That's today.
Cross that one out. All right, that's my review.
Okay. And with that, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Meeting adjourned.